Alas, taming him has not fixed him. He is still stupid. Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Ark here on the center, and today is going to be an interesting, I'm just realizing, like, I have like the same style of intro for every video in every series. Should really mix this up. But not this one. Today is going to be interesting. So first, there's a couple things to run down. So between videos, I've done a lot of work. As you see, we have an actual house now, since we are stuck on this map, unfortunately. I decided to, do a bit of building. And yeah, it looks really nice, I think, for a starter house. It's kind of empty, because starter house, we don't really have a ton of stuff. But we did end up getting a bunch of levels. We're now level 40, which is most excellent. It means that we now have a long neck, which is great. And yeah, so we did that. I bred together our Maywings, so we now have this one, which has most of the good stats. Also, we tamed a very basic Moschops to help get berries, so I could make, like, narcotic. Nothing crazy. But this is Potato, and I like Potato. Potato is my friend. Potato has a lot of levels. Jesus. I did not think that you'd have this many levels, Potato, from me not being online for a couple days. Well, guess what, Potato? You get some health. Fantastic. Do that. Let's do a bit of weight. Yeah. Sure, let's do a little more stamina, too. Alright, sweet. Well, oh, cool, there's a drop coming down. Hopefully that's got something good. But yeah, we did that. We did some grinding for gunpowder, some grinding for narcotics. We actually have a lot more stuff than that because I turned a bunch of it into trank arrows. See, we have 65. So, nothing crazy, but it's a decent amount. So, yeah, we've been definitely putting in some work for things. But with all that stuff said and done, I think we should head on out and look for a basic mount, because in the last video, before we got kicked off Theater, I had been planning on getting our Equus, and now that we're stuck on the center, we really should have something, because I love Potato. Potato's fantastic, and I'm definitely glad we were able to get these guys before we got the boot. But, like, of course, the one time I'm trying to, like, actively show it off, Potato actually wants to harvest things properly. I was gonna say, like, the last time I was like, yeah, this is more what I'm used to. Like, Maywings can harvest stuff, but the hitbox is kind of, like, really janky, it feels like. So it would be nice to have someone to help us gather berries that's not that Moschops, because that Moschops doesn't get a lot of berries and is very slow. And also have something that we can just move around on, because we are going to have to go for some resource creatures here fairly soon. We need to get a Dodic, an Enki, something for wood, the very basic stuff. So, I'm hoping to go out today and collect some of the more, I don't want to say more generalized basic tames, because we're kind of only going out for a couple things. Like, I want to get a Phiomia, and so we can start a crop field, and I want to get an Iguanodon, because I forgot, Iguanodons are actually super common on the center. Like, I've seen a bunch of them in my meanderings around the map doing basic stuff. So yeah, I think that will be a great starter mount, because they don't lose stamina when they run. They have the same damage as a Velociraptor, if I remember right, at least. So they're just solid. They're just a really good creature to have. So yeah, I think that'll be great. So I think we'll start with a Phiomia once we get this drop here quick, because that'll be the easiest to get. And honestly, it's probably a bit more impactful than the Moschops, because I did feel bad about recording the Moschops, like not recording the Moschops, I mean, but we also could have just done all the same stuff with our hands. It just saved me some time. Ooh, this is also another one we gotta get, is a Pachyrhino. We have Kraken spitter dinos, so they're actually good. So, but we need bug repellent for that, which we need a crop field for that. So, well, hello, Mr. Dodo. But yeah, I think that's enough babbling. Let's get on with the adventure. So yeah, I think, like I said, Phiomia first. That should be really common, but if we find any Iguanodons along the way, that will be fantastic, because, yeah, that is the one I'm more looking for the high levels with. The Phiomia, honestly, I'm probably just going to, hello, Mr. Quetzal, take any that we can find, Oh, you're terrible. Fantastic. Because, you know, really, we don't need levels on the Phiomia because all we're going to be doing is shoving stimberries down its gullet and watch it as it poops out a ton of poop that we then make into fertilizer. So, you know. Oh, well, hello. I did not realize Iguanodon spawned. Oh, there's two of you here. And there's a Paleo Carno. Fantastic. That is terrifying because that is a really good Iguanodon. That one, not so much. What is that over there? Okay, that is something that we don't care about. Okay, then. I'll be honest, I was expecting to find the pig first before the Iguanodon. So, I guess let's try... Are you on passive? Just in case? No, I'm also concerned about that Carno, because the Paleo Carnos are not to be fucked with. They are demons. What is he doing over there? What is he... Oh, he's fighting a Compy. That's a pretty low level one. What is it doing? Okay, it looks like it's just gonna murder its way down the beach, so let's... Okay, I'm glad we didn't just start right off on taming. I got distracted. So I guess let's deal with all of these guys first. Yeah. I can't believe I actually hit that shot. I'm going to be honest. Hello? Yep, that checks. Eh. Oh, hello. I didn't see you. How was that one not a headshot? 3. Oh, no wonder that Iguanodon died. There's 3 of them. Hello. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Iguanodons, though, should be a pretty easy tame for us because we can bully them. They take headshot damage. Thought he was fighting something. Which one is the Trank one? Okay, it's the 7 key. Okay, so let's get this going. It helps if you hit your target. I will say that much. There we go. Was it 5 furballs? Oh, please don't touch me with those. Don't show me what those thumbs do. That was terrifying. Unfortunately, though, we're not going to get, like, really good taming effectiveness on this fella. We're going to lose about 4 levels, probably in total, because of berries. You know, if we had crops, it would only be like 2 or 3 levels, but, you know, it'd be what it'd be. On the plus side, I believe Iguanodon eggs are used for regular kibble. So that'll actually be, like, an excellent thing for us to, like, start off with. But, alright, sweet. We have that fella knocked out. I'm going to probably go deal with that Carno just to be on the safe side, as well as clean up all these dead bodies. Maybe. Maybe if my Maywing wants to eat them. And yeah, guys, I'll just bring you back once we find somebody else, I guess, to tame. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So while I was out and about, I was thinking about, like, man, I really wish I had better armor. And I was like, oh, we could just easily get chitin. Chitin's really easy to get on this map. And I was like, you know what, let's poke our head in this cave and see if there's, like, anything, like, good in here. Because this is, like, a really easy cave. I think it's, like, I think the drops are, like, up to 2s. Oh, geez, I forgot there's Arthroplura in here, though. So, yeah, I figured this might be, like, fine enough for, oh, Jesus, the lag of, like, loading the cave in and out, because we spun in a fucking circle. Fantastic. I don't know what that noise was. It makes me nervous. Let's just get in the cave. I can't see shit. Fantastic. We're doing great. There we go. Now we can see. But yeah, I figured, like, popping in here could be good, because, especially, like, during the daytime when it's, like, not night, because this is a good spawn point for megalosaurs. And I figured Potato probably is up for the task of this, just like flopping on everything. You see here, his belly flop. Is Potato here? I forget this isn't like Paleo Pines where I can just decide what my creature's gender is. Well, there goes one Arthro at least. Now we have to try and get it so like the other ones don't eat it. There we go. When in doubt, just get yourself stuck in a corner and just flop on things. Oh, that harvest rate is terrible. Okay, so we need to harvest it. Fantastic. We're learning things here today. I should have brought, like, arrows. Oh, there's still one Arthro left. Hello. Yeah. Tell you what we're gonna do with this guy, because Arthros are a bitch for anything. I'm gonna hide behind you. Ah! More wall spider. I was just gonna dome him in the head. Also, it's a 116. I'll be honest, and I'm sure people are not gonna be the most thrilled about it because Yeah, I don't really know a lot of people that are just like, there's still more wall spiders. But I'm probably going to get spiders at some point here. Like, they're really easy to get on this map. And honestly, with Kraken's better dinos, they're actually like... Like, they changed it so they can climb walls like Megalania can. And they also added in the ability to bullet things with their silk. Like their silk shot. Also, this is going to be good because we can't, like, easily get silk. Like, since it's a Scorched Earth exclusive thing, and we don't really have access to traveling. But alright, sweet. This should be actually plenty of chitin for me to actually, like, make a set of chitin armor. So I'm happy. I'm going to poke around in here and see if we can find anything good from the drops now, because I don't really have to, like, fight things now. Maybe. I might have to fight things for drops. But we'll have to see, because there's usually only, like, one or two, and they're, like, blues. So they're not always the most exciting drops. So yeah, guys, I'll just catch you in a little bit. Oh, there's one. I was like, am I really gonna go through this whole cave without a drop? That'll be like absolutely terrible. I'm glad Maywings are just like such a good all-purpose mount. Oh, cool, they don't float to the surface either. I thought they like floated up to the surface like other creatures. Also, I forgot I went up there for oxygen for me. Right, let's get a good lungful. And hopefully we don't drown. Because that'll be a problem. Alright, where is it? There it is. So I'm looking forward to once we have, like, the ability to run other caves. Yeah, that was terrible. Because there's another, like, really good cave on this map that's, it's on the lava island that can have, like, yellows. And I think it's got, like, 2 or 3 artifacts in it, so... It'll definitely be, like, worth our time to check it out. But it's not the easiest one to run or get into right now, so... But it's also full of silica pearls, so that'll be great for whenever we need to farm out electronics. Alright, is there one more drop in here? Because usually there's, like, 2. Oh, Jesus, the lag. Yes, there is. Okay, and, We chill? We chill centipedes? We could tame an Arthro if we really wanted to. Ooh, for a cap. And a Procoptodon settled. That's pretty cool. That's the wrong key. Is that one good? The max level. Do I have spoiled meat? Ah! That was genuine terror. Well, I guess we're not taming that one. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm hoping my bosses weren't upstairs either. So, okay then. We're out of here. You know, it's funny, because I thought this entire video was just going to be taming Iguanodons, and this. I wasn't sure how it was going to be, like, overall, but, like, getting chitin, and I passed this guy on the way back, so I went and grabbed all the bullets I had. It's only level 12, so this actually should be, like... good, easy experience, hopefully. As long as I can get the headshots to actually count. And I'm worried about that terror bird, so we're just gonna give them an assistant. Why is it like... Oh, is there 2 of them? I hope there's not 2. There's definitely something happening there that's like not pleasant for that poor... No, there's only... Maybe he's, like, in range to be alpha boosted. Oh, it's a 104. That feels bad. I do love me some terror birds. Alright, well, let's just keep trying to dome this fella, because hopefully this will give us, like, a bunch of levels. Because alpha kills are, you know... Actually, I don't know if people know. Like, alpha kills give a ton of experience, and I'm more doing this because he can drop, random loot. And it's not always the greatest loot, but... we have a shot at getting an upgraded pickaxe and axe and maybe like a pistol, which could be also super nice for like self-defense too. So yeah, I don't know how long this is going to take. So, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Potato! Potato, save me! Damn it, I wanted the kill, not Potato. Oh, you bitch. bitch of a raptor. He was literally one shot away. That's the worst part. Oh, well. At least we're going to get a bunch of prime meat from this, too, which will be good for taming any other carnivores. So, I guess I can't complain. I mean, I can't complain in general because, like, Potato only got A level, but we still got 3. And that's really, like, what I was going for. I need... Please go away so I can see what I got. Also, I completely forgot we can get an upgraded crossbow. This is fantastic. What a glorious day. Because that's going to make taming so much easier. Alright guys, so we are back at our base for a quick little update because, you know, I forgot to even show off the Iguanodon, I think. So, yes, we did end up taming a Phiomia. I kind of was just like, I couldn't get anything like super good, and I'm just like, you know, Phiomias are kind of boring, but then again, the taming process is the exact same. But the biggest reason why I'm also like, I've only got the 1 right now is because of this. So I brought the Phiomia back and I used the Iguanodon to gather up a bunch of stimberries, so I just force-fed it a bunch and got him pooping. And yes, we have veggies. Oh, it's gonna make my life so much easier. Because this Iguanodon took like 20 minutes to tame on berries and lost 4 levels, and I was sad. So, you know, we got these compost bins all up and going. Take all this stuff and shove all this fertilizer in there. I figured our rock root would be good to do because, you know, it's what we can use for horses. So I was just like, you know, on the off chance that we happen to find us horses, be good. So we found these while meandering about, which actually brings me to part of why I brought this back. So in my adventures around, the obelisk itself has been kind of acting a little funny. Like, I've seen it, like, sparking. The drops have also been a little funky. Like, I'm pretty sure I watched one drop land, a parasaur walked up to it and got fucking electrocuted to death. I don't know what is happening. I got a hold of my server provider, and they're just like, yeah, it's because, you know, because we're having that unstable issue with the server. They're just like, that means it's starting to come into contact with another server. So, to help with that, they sent me a link for this. So this is, obviously, it's a wheel. You know, I was very confused by this, because I'm like, you know, this, what the fuck is this? what am I supposed to do with this? And the way they said it was, these are all the current arcs that mine is, like, really close to, and it can go into any of them. It could rubber band in any direction. So, what this will do is, like, you know, like, hey, if you spin this, it'll help your arc drift towards this one, because what they said was going to happen is, like, it's basically just going to collide, and it's going to be very similar to how we got kicked off Theater, where it was just, like, instant, you know, it just went down and, you know, whatever the fuck happened. So basically, the way they made it sound is, like, it could just happen, like, in, like, a week or two, where I just go to log on, and we're just on this other map, and I'm just like, this fucking sucks. Like, what is going on? But they gave me this, and like I said, it shows the maps that are close to us. We got lucky this time because all these maps are like ones that can help us with different things. You know, Island has access to a lot of artifacts, so we could like look to do the bosses, maybe beating bosses. An element will help us stabilize the server. You know, it's a long shot, but it's a shot nonetheless. You know, Valguero is great because Valguero has Deinonychus, which was something I was hoping to get when we were on Fjordur, because they're such a good, they're a good boss fighting mount, they're a good basic mount. You know, Deinonychus could replace our Iguanodons that we're getting now, you know? It would be great. Plus, they have, like, a lot easier to get friendly creatures, you know? Lost Island gives us a shot at getting better main wings. Plus, there's our Equus on Lost Island, which is super nice, too. You know, I had forgotten about that, too, because that would also be another, like, just good map. You know, so honestly, us having started growing the carrots is fantastic. You know, it gives us a shot for this kind of stuff. Plus, I don't know if we're high enough level to do it. Griffins. Griffins are on Lost Island. Snow Owls are on Lost Island. It could give us some really nice flyers. And Mana Garmers. I forgot all about Manas. So it gives us a lot of options for some very potent creatures that we could get that could jumpstart us, you know. And the last one is Scorch, which is like the one that I'm like the most unsure on, because Scorch is definitely the worst one for us to roll, because it's such a hot, dry, inhospitable map. But it gives us the option for Wyverns, potentially. I don't think the Maywing is going to be really good for that kind of map, and, like, death on any of these maps at this point is going to be bad. because it's just going to be so hard for us to rebound, you know, because there's not like we can set up a little base, but there's not much of a point, you know, like we're not staying. We can't stay, you know, we'll lose everything if we stay because of how this server is. So it's weird, but it gives us a lot of the same kind of stuff as Lost Island, like Thorny Dragons, Lymantria, which could be another just decent flyer. You know, I do really like the moths, you know, and just some of the other things like that. You know, we have the dunes. If we're high enough level, we could do that. We could deathworm hunt, yeah, for, you know, things. I don't know if we have someone strong enough to do it though, but you know, I guess let's just rip the band-aid off and see what's gonna happen. You know, any of these could be really good for us. You know, like I said, Scorch is probably the one that's like the least. Oh, it's a tough one. Lost Island. Okay. We're a winner, apparently. Why did the link give me this? This is silly. It's so ridiculous. So that's interesting. It gives us a lot of, like, Lost Island gives us a lot of, like, wiggle room to figure things out now. Like I said, there are the Equus, which would be huge. Like, that would be massive for us to get. They're not in a safe spot, though, because they're by gigas. There's more Maywings. I've got to, like, think about this now. Because, you know, they said it's not 100% guarantee. They said something could happen to, like, shift us off course to the Ark, whatever one that it forces us onto. But this wheel highly increases our chances of this, so... I definitely got to think about this now. Think about it like a plan for when this happens. But in the meantime, that's stuff I can work on in the meantime while I, you know, not with you guys. We can talk about it when it happens. In the meantime, though, I'm going to try and hunt down some more Iguanodons, especially now that we've got the rocket root, so we can actually, like, more easily tame them. So, guys, I'm going to get to work. I might bring you back for one more Iguanodon or two, but looking at the footage I've gotten, I think it'll probably just be the very end when I'm like showing off stats and we breed us an Iguanodon. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work on all this stuff. You know, I noticed this guy the other day when I happened to be like out here looking for Iguanodons, and I thought by now he would have fixed himself, but I'm not sure what's up with him. But it's actually kind of ironic in a way, because let's just get rid of you here really fast. Because I was just thinking how I'm getting tired of hand farming everything. And how nice it would be to get a resource creature, but without kibble, it's going to be like an hour to tame a good ankylosaur. So I'm kind of just like, nah, friend. But Packies are an easy tame, and with Kraken's better dinos. Did he fix himself? But yeah, with Kraken's better dinos, they actually can harvest everything. Like, they're actually real. I had some before on one of the last servers I had running. Actually, it was the last server that we played on. And yeah, they're actually like super good. Like, it's crazy how good they are. But these guys are actually a really good pair. It's a 116 and a 112, male and female. So hopefully, hello. You can... Okay, I forget you can actually spin at me when you're bullied. But yeah, so hopefully we can knock these guys out, and this will help me out a lot getting stuff together, because it's kind of a pain. Plus, this gives us another fun creature to ride around on. And one of the reasons, I don't think I actually ever said, that I really wanted Equises was because their butt kick, which you can use to help knock out creatures. So I was like, yeah, Packy could also do that. I thought he got free! Potato saved me! Oh, my face hole. I'm actually surprised at that. Like, they don't have that much torpor. Why? Why are you being mean to me like this? Wait. Now the torpor's kicking in for you. Okay. I'm gonna run you down now. Get back here. Get back here, you little bitch. Shouldn't be too many more arrow stuff for this one. But yeah, I thought that would just be a fun thing to, like, bring you guys back for and kind of talk about a bit. Because Packies are, like, useless in vanilla Ark. It's actually kind of sad how bad they are. Also, I want you all to be proud of me. I remember to make spike walls, so I can actually keep my creatures safe when I tame them now. I'm so used to taming things with 3 times food drain, because that's what I played with for years. So it's just like going back to actually like playing on official server settings of like 3 times tame, 1 times food drain. I sometimes forget that things take a while. Oh, I do like it. It's actually quite nice. You know, it's its own time-consuming way. But yeah, guys, I think this is the last time you will see me before we start talking about what we got done throughout the video. I'm having a hard time finding more Iguanodons, and that's part of why I'm grabbing these 2 now, is because I'm thinking I might have to do a dino wipe, because I'm sure they're somewhere. I just can't find them. Like, I got like a max level this morning, and that was the last one I've seen. Did he pass? I thought he passed out. What is wrong with this one? Do I want... Okay, there he goes. I'm actually questioning if I want his genes in the pool. Like, he seems like he's good. He's battling some form of demon. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe this will help him. But yeah, guys, I'm just going to bring you back for the everything, all the final talks and schnoodles and whatever you want to say, as well as upgrades, because I've been trying to slowly piece together stuff. I've been hunting down some tech creatures. Because, yeah, we're high enough. We're 55. We're almost up to Tranks, which I really would like to get before the server forces us onto another map. So, yeah, it'll be nice, too, because that also means, like, air conditioners and stuff. So, yeah, I'll see what I get done, and you guys will get to see in a little bit here. So, yeah, alas, taming him has not fixed him. He is still stupid. So, this is actually really funny. I was patrolling the beach, you know, trying to find some more hold on, actually. Let me just... I don't want to talk about that shot. Anyways, I was patrolling the beach looking for Iguanodons, and, I found this fella here. That's a 116 Mozchops. I just don't want him coming over and touching my Mozchops. And I was just thinking about it because, you know, we got that one, and I was just like, man, I'm kind of upset I didn't show it off. And honestly, I was thinking Mozchops are going to be something that I have like a plethora of. Well, plethora might be a strong word. I have at least 1 job in mind for them. That'll be great. Well, 2 actually, because I checked out this one, because that one over there is a 116 female, and this fella who wants. Oh, you want raw prime fish? I don't have raw prime fish. Ooh. We could find a lead sick this, but Mozchops, actually, I have 2 different things that I could use Mozchops for. Obviously, one of them is eggs, and that's probably the main one, is the eggs. For some reason, Mozchops eggs are categorized for superior kibble, which is it's in the middle of the pack of kibble for people who don't know the kibble tiering. It goes simple, what is it? It's basic, simple, regular, superior, exceptional, and extraordinary. And the Mozchops eggs are for superior kibble, so that'll let us tame basically everything that we're looking for right now. It'll help us with like resource creatures. Argentavis is a big one, because I personally count Argies as a resource creature. I don't know about other people, but just what they do. You know, they're a pack mule. But like, we can't use kibble for like, say, a Quetzal. Those need extraordinary kibble. But yeah, so that's like a huge thing. So, because that was something I was thinking about the other day, as I was like, man, I'm gonna have to do like, I was thinking about it a little bit ago when I was taming those packies. I was like, I'm gonna have to do like a whole video on just making a kibble farm, because like we have the Maywings, which are gonna be good for that, because Maywings can lay any tier of egg, but they do it at such a weird rate. I need like a bunch of Maywings out, so I mean, it is what the end goal will be. But for the meantime, having some smaller creatures that we can just, there's a lead sickness, that we can just like, you know, throw out and have breed occasionally can just be, you know, really good for us for getting the kibble together. So yeah, honestly, getting these Mozchops will be super good. Also, I can't believe we got 50 meat from that lead sickness. That's wild. Maybe we should build a lead sickness trap. No, actually, I haven't talked a ton about it. Actually, I don't think I've talked about it at all. But there's a mod I'm planning on adding in here soon And it's one I messed with last year for a very, very short amount of time, called No Untamables, which makes it basically so anything that's normally untamable, we can tame. And that includes lead sickness, so that'll be fun to add that in eventually and get some lead sickness, because I like them. They're big and stupid, and it's what I love about them. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about at least one of the other projects. I might have more. I've got to like look more into the Mozchops stuff, but yeah, I just figured I'd bring you guys back, and honestly, this little fella should tame up like just from one feed, so let's I went through all of that work for 36%. Fuck you. What about you? Oh, a Tinto Berry. Fantastic. So yeah, the Mozchops are just like, this is just what they do. Outside of like this, I don't know what's going on here. Why I've got this just in my face now. But they will just ask for a random thing. And now the wheel is very large for like the things that they can ask for. It can be any of the berries minus stim and narcotic, raw prime, fish, or just meat in general. Like, okay then. Honey, and there's something else that's also like really annoying that they can ask for. But it makes it so like taming them can kind of be a little funky. You have so much health. What the fuck? It's the one stat I'm still looking for on Iguanodon. Yeah, he's got 30 points in weight. That's great. Well, I can't assume their gender anymore. This isn't Paleo Pines. But, like, I still just need health for my Iguanodons. It's actually really annoying me, because I keep getting, like, low 20s. It's just like, dude. Health. Por favor. The Packies have more than you, and the Packies are bad. But yeah, I just figured I'd show this off really quick. This is just something to, like, splash in there. I like how this went from getting just an Iguanodon to getting, an Iguanodon plus 2 very easy resource creatures. Alright, guys, so we're back at base, and yes, it is time to go over everything. We haven't done a whole lot since the last one, I'm gonna be real. Outside of children. These are my children. They eat all of my food. Even pixel ones are like the real thing. God damn it. But yes, so we got the Mozchop. You guys saw that. I have bad news, and the one that we committed the escapade for, we poked that lead sickness, we took his skin while he was still alive and fed it to. He wanted to be honey. So I fed him to potato. I do not have any regrets, because we did find another 116 Mozchops. He was literally across the bay. And he just wanted the exact same things. He wanted a Tinto Berry and cooked prime meat. Much like this one. So they're buddies now. And that's fantastic. You see, we actually have bred out some, which I'm very happy about. Because I love Mozchops, actually. They're one of my favorite creatures in this game. Despite how kind of useless they are. Well, they're not really useless. It was one thing, actually, I should have showed off in the last video. Not last video, last section, is one of the big things with Mozchops is they have this level harvest wheel where you can level all of these different things to increase the weight in which they get them. Like, the big ones that are super nice, organic Palmer, which you get from harvesting penguins. You know, you can use it for, like, raw prime meat, raw prime fish meat, flowers, mushrooms, leech blood. So having a couple good harvesting Mozchops will help us in the future. But that stuff for down the road, when I actually can do a lot of aggressive breeding. I am going to be wrapping up all of the episode production here, I think, though, because, yeah, we've done quite a bit, and I kind of want to work on the editing process so I can... What's the right word? I can see how long it's ready to go whenever I'm ready to move the next one, and then I can just focus, instead of searching for more Iguanodons, I can just focus on grinding out things like gunpowder and stuff to get ready for whenever the arcs collide and we get forced over to Lost Island, because there's a lot of things actually we could do over there. And that was part of also what I wanted to talk about. So first, let's talk about Iguanodons, because this fella here is our imprinted child. They're one of my favorite children. And he's got most of the best stats. He didn't get the stamina, which is kind of the one stat that doesn't matter on Iguanodons. But we have really bad health. It's the one stat that I still just couldn't find a better one. But we got 30 points in a melee. So he's actually pretty solid. Actually, there's a dodo right there. We can stab him with our thumbs. Yeah, that's almost double the damage of potato. That's fantastic. Yes. That's exactly why I wanted one. That was a max level dodo. Shit. But I'm super happy with this. Like, I do love Iguanodons. And even though we probably will pick up a couple horses in the next video on or off camera, it probably will happen. I'll be honest with you guys. I do love horses. I have a problem. I still want to use this as best as we can. So yeah, I just want to show that off. And now I want to talk about Lost Island because I'm interested. If there's anything that you guys want to see happen, let me know down below, because that's also the other reason why I kind of want to get this up. So I have time to see if people, I really doubt we'll get a lot of people who'll be like, oh, do this, because, you know, tiny channel. But there's a lot of things that we can do. There's, you know, like I said, the horses and the Maywings, but then there's also Managarmers. There's Radionathas. That would be wild to try and do. There's the baboons. I can't think of their name. I really wish I could think of their name. Why can't I think of their name? Like, I know, I could tell you all of their abilities, but I can't tell you their name. Why am I like this? But the big one I was thinking about was eggs. Because it's got wyverns and magmasaurs, and there is part of me that really wants to steal an egg because I don't know when we're going to get bumped to another map that has those. But instead, I've decided to come up with a novel solution for this, because I know some people are probably going to hear that and be like, oh, we'll just steal a wyvern egg with a Maywing. Really easy. I think what we'll do is, unless we can do it on foot or with a grounded dinosaur, one that cannot fly or glide, we will not do it. So that's going to hold us off on getting wyverns and magmasaurs for a while, because I don't know if anyone has thought about it, but like I was saying in the first video, we play with 1.5 times spawns. You know what a magmasaur cave looks like with that many magmasaurs in it? Death. It looks like hot death. I can confirm from trying to do it on Genesis and dying 5 times in a row. Because no matter what you do, you get lit on fire. But yeah, guys, I'm just going to work on doing up some grinding stuff too, because we also, well, that's the wrong button. We also just hit level 63, so now we can make trank darts. So I'm going to have to grind out, well, I don't have to. I want to grind out a bunch of, like, darts for trank darts and just ammo and all that fun jazz. Work on our crop field and make, like, an actual greenhouse, especially now that we have moss chops so we can make superior kibble. And yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of work, and it'll help my anxiety if this is all taken care of. So yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I'm very excited for the next one and whatever escapades we get up to on Lost Island, because I still haven't even decided yet. It's a mystery even to me. But yeah, I hope you all did enjoy, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace!